Hey everybody, always Dizzy here. Going to start with Puzzle Streak of 41 before I play any games. Had a very, whoa, my voice. Had an extremely busy day today, so it's a late stream, unfortunately, and I'm very tired. I'm sure that will reflect in how this goes. Okay, I'm a minute in. Let's get started. Having trouble seeing. My vision has not been great lately. Hoping it's a temporary issue. I might have to take with a king here. Technically, taking with a queen should be winning too. No, this. Yeah, this should be. No, there's this check, right? Yeah. Okay. Promote. So can I? So I have a discovery on the queen. This should do it here. This should win a rook. Discovery on the queen. Black. Discovery on the queen. Hello, Ilkar. How's it going? Welcome. So give a check somewhere. Don't know A8 or B8. And then what? Well, then I can take here and I win then. Okay, has to be B8. Okay, check, one legal move. Where's the mate? Do I have time for rook h7? I don't think so. Amongst other moves. Wonder if I have knight e6 after. Oh, Ilkar, please. I didn't see what you wrote, but please don't suggest moves. Just say you see it. But yeah, I'm looking at knight e6 now. I don't think that does anything, though. Obviously, the problem here is the f6 square. Knight h7 is interesting. But he can probably just play king g7. There's a fork here. There's a fork. There's a fork. Whoops. Yeah, check and then fork. Yeah, okay. We are white. Probably this. He gives me a check. Hello, Sudeep. Dalamakani. Dalamakani. Check. Mate. Snake. Buttered chicken. I bought an Indian item at the grocery store about half an hour ago. Man, I'm really upset with my vision here. I don't know if it's because I've been tired lately, but my vision in my left eye has not been good. Okay, so I can trade that, right, and then give a check. But I don't think that's right. What was the item? Probably not very Indian-y. You guys can guess. Ilkar, I'm not going to say it again. Please don't suggest moves. I'll have to time you out if you do it again. I mean, I say this every day. Yesterday it was somebody else I had to, or a couple of days ago, I had to actually suspend somebody from the channel. But yeah, like taking just that's not going to cut it. Might be queen f3. If king f1, then I take on h1. Yeah, so okay, it should be this here. Black to move. How about check here? We win the queen. White to move. It should just be here. White to move. Should be a kill box. Spices. Yeah, there's spices in it, but it's a super like white person Indian food, if that makes sense. It's what white people think of for Indian food. Okay, so we have a check here. And then his king can't go here because, or maybe it can. I don't know if it can, because then I take the rook and then I can take his bishop. It's not Nan, but that's a good guess. So check. This will be... Is this going to lead to mate? I don't think so. It's got to be knight e6, though. Somehow it has to be. King h7. Pannier, no. Pannier is not like the most white Indian food. Okay, what am I thinking? So queen h4, king g8. I really don't see a continuation there. It's not butter chicken. That's the last thing I had. So it's, think about a white version, a white person's main. What does a white person think of when they think of Indian food? Should I say non-Indian? Maybe I should say non-Indian. Curry is a good guess. No, I'll give you a hint. I bought one of them. I bought a single one. And I bought it at the grocery store. Okay, I'm still trying to figure this one out, but it's not roti sabji. I don't know what it would be other than 96, so like... So 96, king h7... Check, king g8. And I just don't get it. I just don't get it. This is rated 1500. How come I can't figure this one out? I didn't even look at king g8 either. It might not be 96 because there might just be king g8. This is never... Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, king g8. You can't go to the back rank because of check. So the only move I have problems with is king h7. It's not sweet, no. It was half price, so I bought it. I don't see what good the queen is on h4. And I don't see what good it is on h2. No, it's not rice. It's something you eat on its own. I'll give you one last hint. I classify this more as a kind of a snack. I could be wrong on this, but I classify it more of a snack than a meal. Well, maybe he meant one bag of rice. No, but I bought one of these. One of these. Oh, God. What is this? Samosa is correct. It's a samosa. Yeah, good job. So I think when non-Indian people think of Indian food, they think of butter chicken, naan, samosa. That's about it, I think. Maybe biryani or something. Okay, so where was I here? Mimosa. Okay, sorry. I gotta. How come I can't figure this out? This is 1500. What is a 1500 rated player doing here? Is there something insanely obvious that I can't see? It's got to be this, but what am I doing here? Oh, maybe I could take the rook. And then he has to take with the rook. Now this still doesn't do anything. The queen on h4 is just so... I forget. I don't think it said what was inside this one. It'd be a mystery, but usually here they just do like mashed potatoes, peas, some spices, and a minuscule amount of vegetables. Chicken, maybe. Okay, don't tell me a hint or the answer, guys, but did you guys figure this one out? I'm sure you guys did. Can I change the move order? No, I can't. I can't figure this one out. Okay, one person figured it out. I really don't get it. I really don't get it. And it shouldn't be too hard because of its range. See, the queen really seems not good on the H file, but it's not really good anywhere. I got to look at this again. I mean, it's the only thing that makes any sense to me. So maybe I don't move the queen. There's a fork here. Could it be this? Maybe it's knight c7. It's an invisible fork, maybe. Either that or I then take the bishop first. No, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so it might be knight e6, king h7, knight c7. I'm going to go with that. Yeah, so let me look at this one with the engine. I think this one's underrated because I don't mean significantly, but the way the computer responded, right? Obviously, we're going to take the queen. But I bet you a lot of people didn't see or consider just king h7 and how do you continue. And knight c7 is good, but better is bishop takes. Oh, man. Okay. I should have gotten that one easier. I don't know. That one really stumped me though. Okay. His queen might be trapped. Maybe not. He can just go back and he can also give checks and okay, it's not even close to being trapped. So let's look at giving a check. There's no good blocking. It's just a mate in 2. So what are they doing? They gave us... Well, the last one wasn't that hard, but it was a lot harder than that one. Okay. So... this one looks tricky, actually. Might end up being a fork on f2. So take, and then knight g4. I think that's it, and I think it's dull. Yeah, it's dull. Well, he does get a check here. But it's just a check. I don't like that one. That was stupid. Still having trouble seeing the board. My vision in my left eye has really deteriorated. So e7. If he goes rook e2, I can block with the bishop. If he gives us a check, I can block with the bishop. So I don't see... Wait, hang on a second. Takes. Boom. What do I think about that? I feel I would have to protect it. And then it's a race. But I am better here. Check. And that should be winning. Okay, so we're actually going to do that. I don't like that one. I also feel it's underrated. I don't think lower rated players are calculating all of that. I think they just kind of guessed it. Okay, so trading here, and then we're up the exchange, but white had a lot of pawns, so I might want to do better than that. Yeah, because I don't think that's good enough. We're down 3 pawns there. So what is better? The problem is there's so many. Is there though? He doesn't have any checks. He's got 1 check, 2 checks. Oh, this is really tough. Maybe I take with the bishop then, but again, avoiding the checks. I don't know. It doesn't look good. No, you know what? I miscalculated. I'm up a full rook. Homework, aren't you 15? You're not learning business at age 15. I was still picking my nose at 15. I'm still picking my nose now. No. So okay. What were they doing? So yeah, check. We're up a bit more material than I originally thought. We're up a full rook, but for 3 pawns, we do have his pawns under control with our bishop. So I think I'm going to play this, but I think it's going to be a headache to have to complete this. Yeah. We are black. So there's a check here. We win the rook. But they teach business in high school now. Interesting. Do they teach money management, like finances, like personal finances in school yet? Because that's something they should have been teaching years ago. Okay, so right now I'm down a minor piece. I don't know. This should put us up the exchange. There is some attack from white that is serious. This knight is awkward on d7. This is a serious attack, but this is a lot of material. And I could trade some of this down. I'm going to be a bit lazy and hope that we can survive such an attack. And I will proceed. And I do believe we need to take the rook. I don't think there's anything fancy. Oh, they teach all that in high school now. Wow, retirement plans, all that stuff. That's good. It shouldn't be an elective, though. It should be part of the main curriculum. But at least they're trying. At least it's an elective. Okay, we are white. So if I take here, I can take the... Okay, no, that makes no sense. This one's a little trippy. A little tricky. Okay, so is this a move? Rook d5. Right? This one is trippy. This one's confusing me. Hello, John. So rook takes d5. Let's say queen takes d5 for fun. And I assume I would take his queen. He takes on a4. And then this is just equal. Although I'm probably where I think I'm down a pawn. And I'm still leaning towards this. So let me just look at that again. So queen takes d5. I don't know. This is so much to calculate. If I take on a5, there might be queen takes a5. So I don't think that works. So queen takes d5. Yeah, I think I have to take. I don't think that's right. I don't think that works. I think he can just take with the queen here. Unless there's a check. There is this check. And then I don't know if he takes the pawn. Let's say he does. But this is just losing a pawn. So I'm really not on the calculation today. Why did I not consider knight c6? Why did I not consider this? This is the most obvious move. I don't know why I didn't consider this. And then I just take on a5. Hello, Jafar. I don't know. It was a long day. But I think we're just taking the rook. I don't think there's anything fancy. There's a fork here, but I can take his queen. We should be good. Okay, that one was, I mean, it was simple and I'm just stupid. Okay, so rook d2. It's looking good. I don't think it's, I don't know. I was looking for tricks. I don't know why they're giving that type of puzzle. Okay, we are white. Down a pawn. Do we have, is this a move? I don't think so. Maybe f4. It's got to be f4. And we're just winning the knight. Looking for reasons this won't work. Should work. Okay, we are black. We have a discovery. So, if I can get his king to a light... Oh, wait, never mind. That doesn't even make sense. Yes, it's probably just check and then taking on b5. We have to watch about queen e5, though. So check, queen e3, or bishop e3, rather. I'm protecting my knight. Okay, 33. Can I take the rook? Well, let's see. Do the discovery. Because I could take it with the queen. Oh, wait. Do I have king g2? I think I might have king g2 there. And if he checks me again, just king f2. I think I can take this. Yeah, and then just king f2. Okay, 34. We are white. We're down a pawn. This rook looks suspiciously placed. This queen is also... Okay, I think the queen can't protect the bishop. Maybe like h4. I think the bishop was going to hang. And then g4. Because I think he might have to go... Oh, he can't even go there anyways. So I think we just play h4 here. And let me see why this won't work, but it should. If bishop takes b3, I can just take the queen. Yeah. Okay, 35. We are white. Equal material, but this is a very strong pawn. Can I go check? Check. Whoa, there's a queen there. Still, can I go check? And then check. And where's the mate? And then mate? It's a rook sack. Okay, 36. We are white. Equal material. There's obviously a pawn on e6, but is it that simple? Could it be that easy? It looks like it could be that easy, but can it really be that easy? I don't know, man. I think we can just take on e6. He can take on e5, you know, but I'm happy with that. So I don't see what I'm missing here. I'm going to do it. I don't see what I'm missing. Yeah, and then we take the queen. Actually, yesterday that 2300 guy I played that I beat, I actually found out who he was. He's actually a BC player, a CFC player. I played him over the board. Okay. You know, if I told you his name, you'd know his name too. He's about 2000 CFC. Okay. So, yeah, I think I'm just taking the queen and then taking the rook. I don't see how this is not. Wow, I didn't see this. But as long as we take it with a pawn, there should be no problem. It's a weird move for the computer to play here. Okay. I'm good at that type of stuff for prepping and stuff. Okay. So we are black. And it's equal material. This is obviously a very strong knight. We also are up in white's grill. Yeah. But I mean, I know a lot of BC players, right? Like, I know everybody. Okay. Can I go here? Queen G5, threatening a discovery. You know, he has no good checks. I'm threatening mate, and I'm threatening the discovery. I don't know how he stops both. Okay, 38. We are black. So equal material. Obviously, we have a weird pawn. I don't know where to begin on this one. I was looking at 93 as the first thing I'm looking at. Obviously, if this knight moves, so if I can create another threat, then I can hit f4, right? So it might be knight h3, knight h6. I think it's knight h6 here. Just verifying. Yeah, I'm looking at... no, yeah, this should work. I am hitting the queen. Should be good, but just verifying. Okay. Do you... yeah, you know him for sure. Or like you might not know him personally, but you know who he is. Okay, so I think I can take and then take. We win a piece. This is a very woodpeckery puzzle. We don't want to start here because you can take with the queen. Actually, sorry, we don't want to start here because you can take here. But then I've got this, so hang on, that might even work. No, he's hitting the queen still. Yeah, so I think we take the rook. Yeah, so we trade rooks and then I take here. I mean, it should be my rank. You mean my rating? We are black. Whew. So we're down a pawn. White has a bishop pair. Passed pawn. Our pieces aren't great. I don't know. This rook is weak. So do I just have a simple fork? It might just be a weird fork. Yeah, I'm never gonna play CFC again. I'm just gonna retire because I'm not gonna get higher than that at my age. So I'm happy with 1734. That's not easy. I'm happy with it. Okay, but are we just playing queen b3? It's a fork. I don't see what he does. Like, he can hit our rook. Maybe that's a problem. No, then I have rook c8. I think it's just this fork. Yeah, and then we take the bishop. I don't see what he's doing. I mean, it's still work here. This isn't simple for black. These pawns are real. But this should be good. I do the same thing. No, I keep up to date. You know how crazy I look at every single game from when they give out the BC from the tournament games. I look at every single game. Okay, so where are we? We are white. We're down a pawn, but these pieces are a little suspiciously placed. Can I not just win the bishop on g1 to start off? Actually, hang on. It's not equal. I'm down a rook. Small detail. I'm down a rook and a pawn. So I need more than a piece here. I need a queen or a king. So can I win the queen? I think I can. That's the logic I use. So we knew we had to hunt the queen, so knight h4. Now we verify. FIDE and CFC, about 100 points. Although they did kind of boost the CFC ratings a little bit, so that's getting closer. Maybe like 75 points. Okay, so knight h4 should win the queen. There is queen h1. Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else. So queen h1. And then what? Then bishop f3 maybe? Yeah, that should work. This was the last one! Wait. Did I already hit 41? I think I hit 41, right? Or, because I'm not supposed to complete 41. I didn't realize I hit 41, right? So I'm already done. I just didn't realize I was at 41. Right? I'm pretty sure, because if I had gotten that right, I would be at 42. So I think I completed my quota. Yeah, I played it on the DGT board against a master, and he prepared against me. Or at least he then prepared his friend against me in round 9. Somebody about your age. They both played the same exact opening against me. Wait, you're too young to know about Saved by the Bell. Time out. Okay, we're back in, but you're too young to know about Saved by the Bell. Okay. Where was I? So I think I did complete it. I just didn't realize I hit 41. So first of all, why is this incorrect? I didn't even see he had queen f2, so I got really sloppy. And he has queen e4. I missed these two. And he has queen takes e2. How does this work? Because we're already down a full rook. So he can still just grab any piece. So it was taking, this traps it. Oh my God, how did I miss that? I'm glad I hit the 41. Okay, I don't have to, now I can play a game. I was playing some 960. I'm terrible at it. I'm like 1600. Okay, here we go. 2075 opponent, Mohammed Abbas. What a... This is not the spirit of the Sicilian. So it's better to play a6 here than, or you could argue, but you want to play it right away. Otherwise, there's rook e1 and the bishop can go to f1. Okay. Now, let's just go knight gf6. Did I lose my... Wait, did your losing streak on Lee Chess end? Yes, it did. It was COVID, man. During COVID, I dropped like 100 points on Rapid. Okay, let me just play the game a little bit here. I'm gonna go e6. Yeah, I'm gonna focus on the game a little bit. This is a similar opening to what we had yesterday in that delayed Alapin. And I never loved these positions. Now it's like a Scheveningen. Okay, I don't want to go g6 and allow bishop g5 annoyances. Okay, let's just castle and then b5. So we might go a3 or a4. Yeah, so can we go b5? No, we can't. So queen c7 first. Should be okay. And then b5. So he might play a3 or a4 now. It's pretty transparent what I'm trying to do. Now this is kind of like a Opusensky transposition. Yeah. So I think we continue. Bishop f3, could be annoying. So bishop e7, e5. What do I think about that? Take, boom. So what, maybe knight b6? No, that's even worse. Is it though? Is it worse? Yes, it is. Yeah, so bishop e7, e5. Okay, I think I can do that. So bishop e7, so e5. I don't know what I'm doing after e5. I probably need to take it. Oh, but then I don't know. Then it's rook. No, I'm not going to take. Do I play 98? That is uncomfortable. It is uncomfortable. But I don't think I can put it on d5. That'll be more uncomfortable. So e5. Oh, he doesn't play e5. I'm lucky. He was scared of b4. Okay, but this is still playable. Now e5, he could move the knight somewhere. And then later he's going to get this going. I don't like that with the bishop here. Okay. Well, this is, so can I go knight c5, e5 once again? And then, yeah, maybe knight e8. I don't like that. There's still issues later, like, Should I put a rook in d8? And which rook? This is very uncomfortable. And knight c6, e5. Knight c5 doesn't really change much. I don't know. He moves it somewhere, I will say. And then... yeah, but then I can take here. Oh, maybe I can do that. Knight b6. Maybe I've got this. Okay, we'll try that. Yeah, e5, because then I can take, right? Okay, so let's say he goes b3. Stopping knight c4. Well, obviously he weakens c3, but there's still issues here. Oh. Well. Did I play this too quick? Maybe. Maybe. So queen c1. Do I want to grab the bishop while I can? So you're giving me a pawn. I mean, this is a real attack though. But here I am going to be greedy, and I will take the pawn here. Unless this is a problem. I don't think it is. Okay. So normally I'm not so greedy these days, but here I am. Okay, so knight d7. This protects some weak points, so where do we want this? That's a tough one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That's a tough one. We're going here. I don't know if it really matters which. There's pros and cons to each square. On e8, we're protecting g7, but here we have knight c5, protecting f6, connect the rooks. This also weakens d6, though. So, anyways, if he keeps attacking, I bring the knight back to action, or I attack him. I attack his knight, but then he's rerouting it. Okay. This allows me... okay, no, this just allows his knight to get very strong. So I'm e5, f6. This is very ugly for me. Knight d e2. Okay, we are going to do this. I don't love this position, but I think we're not too bad. I can hit his bishop. He's just going to reroute it. But let's get the knight back in anyways. It's possible he puts it in c1, but I think I'll put it on f2. And then... I don't know. This, I do not like f6. Well, maybe I should play f... maybe I should have played f6 or something. I shouldn't have played this. He might... yeah, he's calculating f6 now. I probably should have just played f6, I think. So f6, g6. Oh, this is still very uncomfortable, though. Right? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, so do I play f6? f6, g... okay. We're going to play f6. Here comes another pawn. I'm not sure about that. I might be able to take here. I'm taking that. That seemed like a mistake. I don't see how this isn't a mistake from white. Okay. We have really slowed down his attack tremendously. I don't think there's a ton to worry about here. White is still dangerous, though, but we have greatly neutralized the attack. We have a check. We can attack the rook. And we actually have an invisible fork. And I'm going to go for the invisible fork. Because why not? So I call it, actually it's not even, it's a pure fork, but it's like a double fork where you fork one square and then you fork again. Now we will take the rook, and then look at this. Everything falls. There we go. Look at that. Ooh, he fell apart quick. That was not fun to defend though. His big mistake was dropping a pawn here. I mean, that was a huge blunder. He gave me g5 for free, right? I think it was g5. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to go straight to the engine on that one because I don't think I missed a whole lot. Like, anything was too unclear. And let's load that up in CPT through the magic of television. Boom. Okay, so let's load this up. I'm well over 40. Okay, so let me do this from memory. What was it? I already forgot. Oh yeah, it was a stupid canal attack or Moscow attack. No hints, Mimzovic. Or else I'll trade you if you know somebody's account. I'll trade you. Okay. So where was I here? But before I continue, don't I look a little bit pale in the webcam? Is that just me? I think I do. So I'm going to change that. Whenever I restart my computer to reinstall Windows or to update Windows, it resets all of my webcam settings. It's so annoying. Okay, so this is already, didn't that look better? Come on, that already looks so much better. I'm not even going to change anything else. That alone is good. Right? There's more color. There's more color now. Okay, so, and then what did he do? Did he castle? Yeah, he castled, and then he went to e2. And then I forget. So let's look up. Oh yeah, he went knight c3. Which, yeah, so I guess d3 is the main line. Okay, so knight c3. b5 I have. What did I play in the game? e6. Yeah, so I say, yeah, it's not a big difference. I'm going to run this again. I'm going to run this again because I have nothing else to do. Because last time I ran it was depth 52, Stockfish 17 or 16. But I suspect it'll be about the same. Yeah, so b5 right away. I didn't even consider b5. Okay, so we'll let that run for a few hours. And we'll get back to the game. So b5, and then if like a3, I guess we're just happy to have more space. Okay, but it looks like I played pretty well. If you look at the graph, there was one hiccup near the end. Yeah, so yeah, let me slow down a little bit. Yeah, I guess I did this. I did this fine. Yeah, this was scary though, but bishop b7 was right. Okay, I guess a little bit better is knight c5. Why? Just hitting. Okay, so are we? And if he plays e5, what? Knight ce4. Like, oh, that's too complicated. One of the. Oh, maybe yeah. This is easier. This is less for me to worry about. And then we're just happy to trade here. Is that the point? Whoops. Yeah, so if he, I don't know, computer says he should take. What if he doesn't take? Oh, there's a pawn here too. Ah, right. Okay, so are we winning a pawn? Are we winning this pawn at the end? I think we are. Or maybe not. But yeah, this is not bad for black. So knight c5, just keep attacking e4. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. And this was all good. Yeah, I thought he was going to go queen c1. And then I didn't really have much of a plan here. Computer suggests d5. Really? So if he takes, and then rook a e8, what the hell is that about? Or rook f8, who's playing that? Who in their right mind is doing this? Who is doing that? I don't even understand this. And then there's some discovery here. Come on, I'm never playing that. I'm not that good. Okay. The knight c4 I can understand. This one I'm never playing. But I'm curious about this mistake I made right here. f6 was a blunder. Oh, I could have taken the pawn right away. This is what happens when you have an idea and then you want to play it so bad you just forget thinking about what your opponent just played. I could have, shit. So he needed to bring the bishop back, and then I can break in the center. So I should have taken that earlier. Okay, I'm gonna play another game. $21.02. Wait, this name looks familiar. I don't know. Was he in the stream or something? The name looks familiar to me. It looks familiar. We have a French. I haven't seen some Frenches in a while. Ooh, I think there's a similar idea. I think the queen goes here, and it's to protect g7. So when black fianchettos, and then he can play f6. The queen protects. Say, I'm calling it now that this is the plan. He's going to fianchetto here at some point, and then play f6. Okay, so let's play this classically. And now he's playing like a hippo of sorts. And we're not going to commit to anything yet. But it's pretty obvious where I'm leaning, like what I'm leaning towards doing. Still don't really want to commit to castling. And but maybe, I mean, his queen is still a little bit awkward. I'm not going to commit though. Okay, I'm committing. And then we're going to try to break things open while he's still a little bit awkward here. Okay. So let's go king b1. Yeah, obviously we know his plan, so this should be okay. I've been stung more than once. He's playing damn quick. Then how do I make progress? Are we doing this lame thing? And if he goes knight c4, do I want to take right away? He castles. So I could sack on b5. I don't think it's going to give us anything worthwhile. d5 might be a threat. Taking on b6. His bishop ain't so good, but I'm dropping a pawn. Am I dropping a pawn? Because I could take h6, right? Takes. Or I could take b5, but no, then he does a2. Yeah, so bing, bang, bing, bang, bing, bang. Bishop takes h6. But I'm giving up a central pawn for it. No, I don't think that's worth it. Almost tactics there, though. Maybe knight. No, knight e2. And then see. Okay, okay. I don't know about this. but I'm going to try for c4. So d5, e5. Okay, let's... Oh, I can't even push it! Okay, so am I going back to F or to C1? Didn't mean to click that. Oh, I don't like how I played this. What a coward I am. And yeah, I don't mind giving up the bishop for the knight, because look at his king. He doesn't have a b pawn. Oh, I dropped the e pawn. Oh my god, we're both playing so terribly. Oh, this has to be painful to watch. Although he gets it back, so maybe he's not playing so bad. But I think I have to take now. But we're both playing terribly. At least it's not just me. I have 95, but this could compound my issues, depending on where he goes. I don't think he has great... Oh, wait. You can take here. But then I can recapture? Okay. Oh, then he can take here? Okay, whatever. I think this is okay. It's messy, though. Can I pre-move knight c4? Should be able to. So I will. Okay, he protects. Ooh, can I take on a6? Technically, I could. Right, I get a pawn and a rook. But I'm giving up two of my developed pieces, but I'm also taking out a lot of his pieces around his king. Yeah, it's almost good. Plus, then I'm one move away from discoveries on his queen. Yeah, this might be playable. I don't know if I want to play it quite yet, though. I think I want to develop more. So, whoops, this is under attack. Yeah, so I could do this. I'm not, let's not, oh, it's so tempting. So maybe I just go to d3. So go to d3. Yeah, very, very tempting. Can I do it now? No. I can't. Hear my dog doing things in the living room. Hope she's not being too naughty. So I could go knight c3, but I don't really have much of a plan after that. Don't really have anywhere good to go. This doesn't really do much either. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Could I take on f7 or a c7? Could that ever be a thing? Doesn't look like it. I could hit it again. Could also go here and then instigate some trades. Obviously he has this. Okay, let's bring in the queen. Bring in the queen. If knight c6. Okay. I guess we're going to f3. Okay, f3. Yes. Okay. Getting a little... Oh, shit. Okay, we can go here and then we can go here. Yeah, he almost won the exchange there. Okay, so he fought back. We're barely hanging on. He's playing so damn quick. So we have a discovery now. Looking if there's anywhere else. Okay, we're gonna grab it. And do we want to protect this pawn? No, let's go here. Very low on the clock. What did he take? Nothing. Okay, so we just move the queen to some square. This looks decent. Okay. And we have no time on the clock. Okay. No time on the clock. Shit. Oh, can I? Oh, I can still take it with the other one. Damn it. Okay, here. Does this help? How do I present this? He's just too quick. I mean, he's too quick and accurate. I can't deal with that. Okay, here. Just bishop f3. Bishop c6, sorry, I'm upside down. But then I have check here. No, doesn't even work. So this is a problem, of which I don't have a solution. No, maybe I can still give it. Ah, no, that can't work. Okay. So go back. Just here. I've got absolutely nothing. I don't know. This guy's too quick. He's just too quick for me. So we're down a pawn. I thought I was down more than I am, but because I forgot that he sacked a piece to do that. But he's got a bishop and he's up a pawn. And this knight sucks. But knights are still tricky, so we're hoping that will save us. And his bishop is bad for the moment. But I have no time. I have no time down a pawn. These are the main issues. So king a7, I don't know. Am I getting active? Going to get active here. He might try to improve his bishop. First he has to deal with that. Yeah, so now I really... Oh, okay. We'll do it this way. It's a little bit of a threat. Is this ever an idea? Okay. Okay, so... Okay, let's do this. And then... Where are we going? Here, I guess. E1. Oh, he can take the knight, actually. Oh, you missed it. Okay, we're going to go back. Hoping for some miracle here with all my pieces. Because he's going to queen. I'm all in. He's just going to take all my pawns and... Yeah, so he just... Okay. So here... This is strong. I can't do it though. Yeah. Okay, I'm just hoping that there's something here. Yes. 24 seconds. I could have taken this. I didn't see this. Oh, why did I not do that? That might have been winning. That hurts. Is it too late now? I think it's too late now. Yeah, it's too late now. Ooh, I don't know if it was winning last move. It may have been. Because this knight really has nowhere good to go. Okay, I'll just go straight to the engine on that one. I just played two. He just played quick. I didn't even play slow. He played quick, so it was a tough game. Yeah, I was winning there. Yeah, just rook c7 is winning. I just didn't have enough time. I saw it too late. Yeah, I just got in time trouble. He played it so quickly. Look at that. He didn't even think at all. Such a linear thing. Like, I just need to play quicker. I spend like an average of maybe 8 seconds per move. I spent so much time in the opening. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna play another one that was not a good game. It's always the clock, eh? Okay. Opponent from Russia. Hopton. Yeah, this is very good for white. Very good for white. Like perfect. Now you can play bishop b4 here. How do we take... Well, we don't want to get kicked. Well, either way, we have to move. So replace it. Did I have this? No, you had knight c3. But I should have maybe thought about that a little bit more. We can offer this trade. Actually, I can move the bishop away, and then I have this check, right? So, actually, hang on. I think he might have blundered. Oh, there's this check from him? I should be okay, though, right? I think he blundered here. Yeah, just g6, right? Do I care about this? Maybe. No, what am I talking about? Yeah, I should be winning here, g6. I think he blundered. Yeah, it's funny because my plan was this fork. But yeah, wasn't needed. Yeah, because he played about the best way you can play against the Dutch. But just because it's the best, so we don't even have to take the rook yet. Should I? But I probably should. Like, let's not screw around. Hang on a second. This is not a problem. Yeah, we can still do this. This is okay. Okay. That is a problem. Not easy for him to get my bishop, though. It's going to take him a few moves. So, do I want to castle? Is a question. I could go bishop b. I mean, he's heading towards my bishop. My other bishop. No, let's go here, actually. This is a threat. Okay, and then I can go knight d7, or I can still go here, but then b6. Okay, is this? I don't have any. I guess I could do that. Okay, let's do this here. So we're going to come in here. You can put a rook on e1. Maybe I'll just castle there. Yeah, so let's just castle at this point, and then maybe come in here. Or is this quicker? This is one move away. Yeah, so maybe we go here. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. But I forgot I could have gotten a pawn out of the deal. I played that too quick. Okay. Well, now... Well... But now... there's some nuances. So here he has to take with the king. But then he's also protecting this. But it doesn't need protection from him. Depends how much he wants to trade off. This would force a queen trade. Otherwise, I could take here first. Right? And then he has to recapture. They might transpose. They might transpose. Yeah, so take. Not necessarily. You could actually take with the knight and then come in here. Maybe not. I don't think this really matters too much, but I can't help but think about it. I mean, I don't know if I want his king up here. I really don't know if I... Yeah, okay, we're going to do this. I think more or less they don't necessarily transpose, but I don't think they change the position too much. So knight e4, then I'm going to just simplify here because I am up material because this forces simplification. I just want to make sure there's no evil forks at the end. But actually, hang on. This wins a knight. So I didn't even see that. This just wins a knight. This is just game over now. The Dutch wins again, but he blundered in the opening. I was already winning here, though, even before this, right? We're up a lot of material. We're up the exchange and 2 pawns. And now we're going to be up more material. So win a lot better than the last game. But the last game was, time induced. I thought too long. Itchy. So it's going to let the time run? Probably not. His account is old enough. But why do you play so quick? And then you start thinking once it's too late to start thinking. But I can't scold people for their time management. Mine is so bad. Excuse me. Okay, yeah. Okay, I thought I won a knight. Maybe I was celebrating too much. I mean, we're going to win a bishop. So we'll take the bishop. I thought I was going to win a knight, though. Is he still not going to resign? I mean, he's got one move here, right? Yeah, so I think we take the bishop. I don't think there's anything to worry about, so we take it. Now the knight is under attack. Okay. I could give back material. I mean, I could do a lot of things. I think I want to give a check to start. So let's give a check. He's blinking now. I don't like this long think. And it's kind of weird. So bishop e7 forces a trade. Could also put it on d6. It looks, I don't know. I like them both. I like them both. Maybe we'll go here. That's a tough one. I don't like blocking the rook so much, so I think I'm going to put it on d6. Doing a quick blunder check. Hang on. So good thing I did the blunder check. There is knight f7. There is knight f7, but then can I take with the bishop? I might. That's still probably winning, but I think we're going to do it this way. I'm sure this is still winning, but this is probably more winning. No reason to give him something. So let's cut off counterplay there. Obviously, if knight c3, I'm just taking the queen. Yeah, so I can simplify here, and I will do that. Okay, yeah, I thought my king was here. I thought he had discoveries, and now we can simplify some more. I don't know what he's thinking about here. It's now he's just tilting. I don't know what he's doing. Don't ask me. He's tilted. And just so I don't have to... Oh, I was going to take the rook, but we can finish this off. If I can somehow figure it out. So here we go. And then kill box. Okay. Close to wanting to block the guy, but I won't. He offers me a rematch. Why am I going to rematch you? You don't resign. He wasted about, what, 4 minutes more? Like, he wasted 4 minutes of my life. And then he wants a rematch. Yeah, so I don't know. Sorry. It must be like a little kid. Only kids do that. So let's take a look at this one. So it was a Dutch. This is a hopped-in attack, but he just dropped a piece. I mean, this should not be this easy for me. He just dropped a piece. Yeah, I mean, I guess he has to go back, right, to f1. Yeah, he's got to go back to f1. So this check was really bad. So he didn't really know what to do here. He like learned the first few moves and then didn't know what to do. So no, this is the hopped-in attack of the Dutch. Trompowsky is knight f6, bishop g5. Okay, so yeah, I mean, what can I say? He just gave me that. So not much to look at. I will just look at it quickly with the engine, but I think I might have made like an inaccuracy or so, but yeah, a perfect game. 99%. He just dropped a piece. I didn't do anything. He just dropped a piece. So, yeah, and even this was not good. And he just dropped a piece. So, better. Oh, yeah, by the way, I wasn't sure about bishop e6, but yeah, this is good. What? F4 is a move? That's interesting. What about queen? Weird. I don't know. I don't really like this, but are we getting this back at some point? It's kind of weird. I don't really like that line too much, but computer says F4 is legit here. And then I wasn't sure about taking with the queen or not. I guess you could take either way. And then after knight c3, again, F4 is so weird to me. Yeah, what about this? Oh, yeah, we can bring the bishop back. Yeah, so e4. I don't know what this looks absolutely terrible. I don't want to play that way. Okay, I'll look at the opening more on my own. So guys, I think I'm going to end it there. I'm sorry for not streaming longer. Like I bet my stream or my channel would be more popular if I streamed longer than just an hour and a half. Normally I stream for 2 hours. But I had a super long day today and I am tired. So I'm going to leave on a win. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll definitely try for a longer stream tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.